Hi, I'm Ryan. Let's talk about eating on the go, specifically getting your kids to try new foods. We have a family food policy that we implement both at home and while we're traveling. It's particularly helpful during travel because we're more frequently trying new foods. We refer to our family food policy as thank you bites, or as our kids jokingly call it, no thank you bites. We require that our kids have 2 big bites of a new dish. If you have in your mind that you're not going to like something, chances are that first bite's not going to be enough. That second big bite gives them the chance to fully taste and hopefully appreciate the meal. It helps to give your kids a relatable story or example. Use their favorite food. Say to your kids, how do you know that you like macaroni and cheese? Because you tried it. You could have said, ew, it's mushy and it's a sickening shade of yellow. But no, you tried it and found out that you like it. You never know until you try. Having a family food policy in place also affords you the opportunity to teach your kids about having an attitude of gratitude. It's a good family discussion to have. Consider how many hands have had a part in serving this meal to you. From the seeds that were planted, the harvesting, farming, transportation, cooking, and the server who's bringing it to your table. Learn from our fails. Before we implemented a family food policy, we had some truly cringeworthy moments. Like when your kid says, ew, this is disgusting, loudly in a restaurant in front of the owners. Another relatable example that you might consider giving to your kids is if you drew a picture for me and said, Mommy, I made this for you, and I said, ugh, no, I don't like that picture, go draw me something else. It would be devastating to your child. When your kids take their thank you bites with an attitude of gratitude, they're quicker to say thank you and less boisterous about dislikes or complaints. Okay, let's talk about food fails. What do you do when your kid doesn't like the food?
Put it in my mouth, and then I don't like that, and then my mouth tastes like fire.
Once your kids have taken their 2 big thank you bites, if they truly don't like the dish, have them eat more of something else on their plate. Sometimes you have limited to no other options for food. A great example of this is an in-flight meal during a long-haul flight. We often do a story for bite exchange. We encourage them to continue taking bites as we tell them a story that's relatable or from our own childhood, encouraging them to take a couple more bites as you're telling the story. Applaud their efforts whether they like or don't like the new food. You never know until you try, and eating something is better than nothing. Happy tummies make for happy travels. Whenever we eat food at a restaurant, what do you say to the server?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to eat hot dogs.